Oh, no audio. There we go. Now you can hear me. All right, let me start over. Rewind. Corey, son of Wall Street. Daryl, Sammy. What is up? Jay in the house. So my day was good. So $500 on each one of the 4 pro accounts, or 5 pro accounts actually. 4 of them are over the buffer. So you can see right here that they're over the buffer. Anything over $2,000, I can take a daily payout on. Anything over 4,500 on the pro 150Ks, you can take a daily pay on. So pretty good day. I ended up taking out some money last night and I already got paid on it. So really good. Lucid, I just qualified for another payout. I did that last night. I just got to flip 2 more days. And yeah, like I said earlier, or like I said before, I knew my mic was off. I did blow an eval in my funded futures, 2 evals actually. So I'm continuing to try to get some more my funded future accounts. For one, because I'm going to be on the stream on Friday. I'm going to be on my funded futures TV on Friday with Ash, so that should be fun. And yeah, so we'll see. Let's see what we can do. What's up, Honest Take? Yay 300, what's up? Real Robot in the house, Bodine. What's up, Cart? Thanks, guys. Yep. Should be good now. Tony in the house, Chris B, Harrison. Autumn 9 in the house. Started using TradeSyncer to copy from Lucid to Top Step. Super convenient. Oh, awesome, Harrison. Yeah, I've used TradeSyncer once before, but let's go, Autumn 9. Picked up 5 Lucid Pros, all using code PINE. Thank you so much. Thank you for the support, man. How many trade day payouts can you get before they move you to live? Well, supposedly like 15,000 in an account. They start to look at you to go live. $10,000 in one day they move you to live, but so yeah, crushing it. Can you not go live? Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. I think for me, the reason why they don't want, or they haven't put me in a pro, is just I'm not consistent enough. Yeah, you start getting like 15,000 per account, they'll start to move you to live. Now, some people get automatically moved to Pro Plus just from, like just simply from like being really consistent, and then they'll automatically like I don't know if he's listening, but uh, what the heck is his name? I already forgot. One of our subscribers gets moved to live. I'm having a brain cramp. But he gets moved to live as soon as he passes an account. So if he passes a eval, they move him right to live Pro Plus, which is pretty amazing. I'd like to get to that point. Alfred, thank you, Keegan. Hey, Keegan, thank you. Yeah, Alfred, poor Alfred, I forgot his name. Also, Alpine Trader, same with him. All right, guys, market's open, guys. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you for being here. Smash that like button if you guys are just tuning in. I really appreciate you guys being here. Let's let the YouTube algorithm know we're here. Trying to get signed in some of my other accounts here. Slinging around an eval here. Nice little push up. Kind of a, yeah, get a little gap too. Get a little gap up. So I am short, looking to fill some of the gap. It's more of an I think play. Also looking at some order gaps on the DOM. This is on a 50K take profit trader eval. What's up, Jay Styles? Tony Gold in the house. Is Lucid the only one that lets you copy trade evals Autumn 9? No. No, you can copy trade. You can copy trade a bunch of... pretty much any prop firm. You can copy trade their evals. Or funded accounts. Alright, see if we can get a little push down here. Look for a little scalp. Here's what I'm looking at on the DOM. See these spaces here? Looking to see if we can push down and fill some of this stuff. What's up, Smokey? Good luck. Yeah, Ragnarok. So my funded futures should be up maybe in like within an hour or less, depending on, is it your first funded account with my funded futures? Sometimes that can take a little bit longer. Usually while I'm on stream, within the first hour or so, my past evals with my funded futures get activated. So yeah, sometimes it might take a little longer, but yeah, usually within an hour or two. At least they They are for me. Wow, market is dead. No volume. Yeah, no problem, Ragnarok. All right, looking for like 613s or so. There it is. Bang. So that is the little gap type, the price order thing that I've been talking about on stream. That was just me doing it live right there. So we, like I showed you, on the DOM we had those price orders that were skipped over. And that's what I was looking for. So let's take a look at gold. Gold might have some left. So see gold right here. It's got those gaps here. Like, watch it just push up and try to fill that stuff. See how it's filling it? Filling it. And it might even push up into here. We'll see though. Gold is a little more tricky in my opinion. Where Nasdaq is very volatile and it just kind of goes up and down, up and down. So it's a little bit easier to play the volatility, right, during the open. But that one was a little clenching because it didn't want to go. The volume was kind of dry, but let's see if gold actually pushes up here, starts to fill some of these orders. The cool thing about this trade, guys, is you don't even need the chart really. Now, if you wait a little bit later and wait for extra confirmation, like this gold, if this person in an inside bar here, you know, taking the long off it, looking for a few points on the scalp, if we get the break, you know, a little extra confirmation. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing with Lucid, and it's kind of like, you know, I do that with Lucid here. You know, I'm up 350 on these accounts, these two. This one I need to flip because I'm just gonna flip this one here real quick. I just need to get a traded day in. All right, traded day in right there. So let's lock that one up. This account, I think after tomorrow night I can get a $3,000 payout. So let's do that. And then these, yeah, I mean, really that's just one trade. And I've been going for a little bit more, a little bit heavier size on some of them, but let me see. And the reason why it says like 3 trades here, 1 trade, 3 trades, is because literally I'm adding in. So I have a bracket set for 120 bucks, and then so I'll add one and I'll add another one and then I'll add another one sometimes, and you know, kind of adds to that bracket. So that's what I've been doing on those Lucids. All right, let's see what we can do now. All right, let's look at gold real quick. Yeah, see, gold's filling up those gaps now. I should have left it on there. Here it is. See, it's starting to fill them. It's pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. Let's just see if it fills it more. What's up, Mosh? John Walk in the house. Indian Burn. Oh, Ragnarok. Yeah. Woof. Wow, it pushed up, filled some. Now, see if it pulls back and fills the 239, 241, and 0.2. Let's see if that pulls back on that. But it filled the rest of those. So when I see open orders, when they're just one blank space, I don't care for them as much, just because I think if you have like a little bit more, like if you have 2 or 3, then it kind of makes it more powerful. But let's see if on this candle here, like this 2 right here, we probably fill for a point or 2 on the scalp. Problem is like with the spreads, it's a little bit wider. So now it's filling that one. Kind of cool stuff, right? Too easy, Smokey. Too easy. Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah, these are not resting orders. These are orders that are actually been filled, right? So these are not orders. These are ones that are already been filled. So that's the difference between that. You could use Bookmap or something and look for those prices. It's like if someone starts throwing orders on 241.2, then you know that probably would push down to get filled. But yeah, you're right, Cody. A lot of times, like if you're looking at Bookmap or something like that, and you see those orders, they're often spoofed, so it's tough to go for those. But yeah, these are orders that are actually been filled. And what happens is just because the market moves so fast and the volume's so it's not very liquid right now, because there's just not a lot of volume, that it leaves some of those gaps. And then so yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. The Unclaimed King, what is up? So what I was saying is Ragnarok is that TPT, their support is could be better. To be honest with you, could be better. So yeah, just be patient. I'm sure they'll get it straightened out. Yeah, unfortunately, they're a little slow. What's up, sire? I passed a trade day eval in Lucid Flex, but failed to trail stop on take profit due to... I passed an eval, trade day eval in Lucid Flex, but failed trail stop on. Do I like take profit over others? Well, yes, I do, because yeah, the intraday trailing doesn't seem to bother me as much. But if BOA, if your daily payouts are something that you're interested in, trade day is 40% off, no activation fee. They have static drawdown accounts, and they have end of day accounts. Their evals are 5 days. You get to be under 30% consistency on their evals, but pretty much the same as take profit trader. Also tomorrow, I believe Tradeify is going to come out with daily payout accounts, guys. Tradeify. So that'll be awesome. And My Funded Future is going to bring it back too, if I had to guess. Daily payouts. So 5 days, Yella? Wow. Yo, what's up, Echo Trader? Where'd I get my name from? I am from the state of Maine. I'm from state of Maine, so they call us the Pine Tree State. So, yep. Too busy sending spreadsheets for tax reasons. Yeah. What is a lucid flex? So lucid flex is no consistency once you're past, no DLL and no buffer, and you can withdraw up to 50% of your profit. So it's the same thing as like Top Step, basically. Yeah. So the payouts is kind of like the same thing. M. Schultz. Sire in the house. I think I said hi. Let's go, Pine Tree. Indian Baron, what's up? Thank you so much. Yeah, Bulanox is 90% off today. $15.75 for an eval. 50K accounts. Always grinding. It was another good day. Always grinding. Yeah, thank you so much. Really, Yeller? That's so strange. Yeah, I passed some today and or yesterday, and I actually activated one this morning. No issue, but yeah. Reacher Season 3 is in Maine. That's funny. I didn't know that. What's up, Seven? Trade Project X with Bulanox? Yeah, same with me. Little Wang, Janin. Little Wang. Yes, same with me. I've been trading Bulanox. I actually passed one. And I got a few. I actually passed two. I have a few more evals that I gotta work on. The old Bulanox. I picked up 5 Bulanoxes, and with the sale, $15.75. I still haven't activated the one that we passed the other day, but yeah, gotta do that. All right, Nasdaq's kind of chopping the VWAP here. Got a low of 610. We get gold. Not really doing too much on the gold at the moment. We made a nice little trade, a little scalp trade already. Wait for another setup to see if we can see what we can do. Digital nukes, I don't know. I hope they can. What's up, Chris Harmon? Off the ground, let's get it. You're late. We've already made millions. No, I'm just kidding. I made up my little opening. What do I call it? I don't even know. Opening range gap trade thing. Worked pretty good. We still have a gap down here on NQ. Right around 607. To be honest, I don't see a reason why this holds. Unless it just wants to play some trickery. There's not like there's any like real bullish news or anything that came out. I think that, yeah, it's nothing like crazy. I think this will get filled. I just don't know when. This doesn't feel like a super strong gap up and like on a Sunday night open and then just runs the rest of the night. But I don't know. Maybe we'll just wait to see if we get a little setup. And see if we can short into it. Let's go, always grinding. Appreciate you. All right, off the ground. Tomorrow won't work. I know one of these times it's not going to work. What's up, Pawn? Buffer is 2100 on Top Step, and I can pull out 1000. Do you recommend taking it out or leaving it on account and build it up? Mo, so I always ask, like, how, like, are you someone that gets payouts all the time? You know, I can't give you financial advice, but I can tell you what I would probably do. Because I think that makes a difference. Like, if say it's like if you gotten a few payouts, so that's kind of like where, like I was talking about last night, like where, like I was trying to build some of these accounts up a little bit, and then last night I was sitting there after stream, and I said, you know, I think I'm gonna take a payout because I actually made a trade last night after stream for like 10 points for like $200 on each one of them. I said, you know what, I think I'm gonna take a payout, and but yeah, the reason why was because I got bills to pay. It's that simple. And like, you know, I can't like afford to build them up forever, you know. And one thing that like I've done in the past is like I try to get that buffer, and I'll talk it over with my trading buddy, and I say, you know, I say, you know, I really should. I wonder if I should build this account up. And then I says, yeah, I'm gonna try to build up the buffer. And then I lose the account, and then boy, I am down for like 2 days of like regretting like not taking that payout. So yeah, so I always try to keep it. I also think that I don't like to build up a massive buffer with any of these props either. You know, just because I think like who knows what could happen, you know. So I try to take the money and run. Not that you know, not that I think anything's gonna happen. Just I don't trust it. It's like keeping money under the mattress or something, you know. One thing I do like about this 150K is that it leaves you with a $4,500 buffer, which I like. So, you know, that's a nice buffer compared to 2,000. You know, 2,000 is great, but if you're trading with any size, it can go pretty quick. It's okay at 4,500 if you're trading more than one mini, but I do like having that little bit of a buffer on the 150K. Yeah, it's difficult to get up over that buffer, but all right, we're pushed up to 633.50 here, rejecting. Yeah, Mo Shelby, yeah. I mean, a $1,000 buffer is fine if you're trading, you know, small micros. Nothing wrong with a 1K buffer. What do I do? How do I get around the intraday on Take Profit Trader? I scalp. So like I scalp. That's just plain and simple. I can't look for those big swings, especially with size. So if you're someone that swings intraday, like if you're looking at today's range and you're trying to like really like look for the big swings, it's really tough, right? Because if it goes way down here and then comes back against you, then you lose that intraday. So I'm looking just for scalps. Scalps with a little bit of size too. What's up, Peter? Max Mill in the house. TJP in the house. I'm Clinton. I'm reading that people. Yeah, I'm claiming pay. I agree. I mean, if you can leave a buffer, it's really nice. Like on this Lucid account. So, like leaving a buffer if you can. Now with Lucid, it forces you because so with a Lucid direct account. So I bought 150K accounts direct. And this is my 4th payout on this account because literally I had to build it up to $9,000 on the very first time to get a payout. And by doing that, you know, that's a big buffer. So then I took a $3,000 payout for the first one. So that leaves you with $6,000. And so that's $6,000 in drawdown. Now I did, let's see, I got one payout. I might have gotten, let's see, all right, on my second payout, I took a $7,000 loss after my second payout. The daily loss limit saved me, and I didn't blow the account. And then I proceeded to build it back up. Had to get over the consistency again, and then got another payout. So yeah, I agree. I mean, if you can build up a buffer, then I would do it. But if you're someone that's never gotten a payout or really struggling, then, you know, like if it was me, I'd just take the payout, pay yourself, get a little money in your pocket, and then keep working on your trading game to, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah. Seven, what's up? Oh yeah, Mo, for sure. What's up, Ethan? What size do I trade with a take profit trader? Well, 1 mini to 3 usually. 1 mini to 3. Once I'm over the buffer, I actually slow down a little. So then I'll trade like anywhere from 1 mini to like 3 micros. Like I'll literally, depending on what the market's doing or the volatility, I'll just go down to 3 micros once I'm over the buffer. If I like make a good scalp and I'm up like $500 for the day and with 1 mini, and I want to build it up to like maybe $600, $700, $800, and the market's giving me some more money, I'll just switch to micros and actually try to get a little, you know, a few more dollars. That's what I do. I, right or wrong, that's what I do. But yeah, 1 to 3 minis usually. These actually, I got over the buffer, but I didn't do it on the first day. Like you've seen me do in the past, where I get over the buffer, get a payout on the first day. I kind of just been base hitting it, you know, and once I got pretty close to that buffer, like yesterday, I ended up getting over, and then I ended up pushing it pretty hard. So I had a pretty big day on some of those accounts. All right, we are just tapping the VWAP 622. Let's look at gold here. We got gold just chopping that VWAP. Made a nice little scalp trade this morning, this afternoon already. Let's see what we can do, get out of it. What's up, Adam Daz? Thank you, Unclaimed King. Oh, for sure, auto gold trade. Yeah, risk management, patience, and control emotions. Yeah, no, it's 90% of it, all of it, right? Yeah, you're absolutely right, auto gold trade. Do I trade them separately? So I haven't been trading them separately. I did a little bit yesterday. So like, I was like, well, I got some room on the 150K. Let me just trade this one separately after I was already over the buffer and had a nice daily payouts coming from all of them. I said, let me just trade one separately. But yeah, today I copy traded them all. What's up, HR? EMA? What's up? What's going on, guys? Hope you guys had a good day. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Smash that like button. I am waiting on another setup here. We did leave a gap down here below 610. Small one. Just a few points, but there is a gap. Take a look at gold here again. We got gold kind of just chopping the VWAP. We got YM. Kind of just doing YM things. I think Tokyo Open will be interesting in about 30 minutes. I think we'll see if it actually rug pulls and then fills that gap. It might just wait for that. Yeah, Block, I think it's just you. You guys can hear me all right? Omar in the house, what's up? Do I look at silver? We were watching it last night because it was moving like crazy, but no, I don't trade it. I passed the trade day eval. Those take profit 50K is why. Oh, why do I like 50K accounts? The only one I don't like with Take Profit Trader was what, the 75Ks. I like the 150Ks, the 50Ks, and the 25Ks. I've told the story before. My highest payout ever was with 25Ks. I like the 50Ks because it's a little bit easier to get over the buffer than the 150Ks, right? With that intraday trailing, like I said, it's tough to get over the intraday trailing buffer at 4,500. It's a little bit tougher, so yeah. But yeah, that's the reason. But yeah, my two largest payouts ever with 25K accounts. One was 18,000, single payouts. 18,000 copy trading 25K accounts, and the other one was I showed you guys the video. I made 10,000 on that 125K account one day with Take Profit Trader. And I just caught. It was just really high volatility, and I caught the move. 3 minis. Back in April when the volatility was insane, when you're having like 200.5 minute candles, which is nuts. And I was up almost over the buffer, and I just went in with one mini on a momentum candle similar to something like this at the open, and I hopped in a long. I'll never forget, I just hopped in a long one mini, and I'm like, oh, this thing is really moving, and I added 2 more 3 minis. Next thing you know, my account goes pop. It stops me out because you can only make $10,000 with Take Profit Trader in a day. They stop you out to protect themselves, But yeah, that was crazy. My first 5-figure day, which was cool. On one account. Then I've had a few after that. I've had a few. All right, we are kind of slow grinding up here. We left a little gap down below 610. We pushed up above the VWAP, and we are just kind of consolidating. Slow grinding, little upwards channel. Feel like it's waiting for something. It's waiting for the Tokyo Open or something before it does anything. Gold's not really doing anything. It's dropping down below the VWAP here. We'll see if it pushes back down. What's up, Dubal? The intraday, well, so the nice thing with 25Ks is once you're over 1,500, it stops, right? But also, like, once it's over $1,500, it just stops. So that's what's nicer about the smaller accounts, because once you get over 1,500 on the 25K or $2,000 on the 50K, it becomes static. So yeah, but yeah, I think, having a mix of both. I'm really curious on what Tradeify comes out with tomorrow, guys. I'm really interested to see what comes out. Jack Boom in the house. How long does Buellanox take to pay out after the funds are deducted? Boy, that is a good question. The last Buellanox payout I got was this summer, and I don't quite remember, to be honest. Yeah, the last payout I got was in 9/17/25 with Buellanox. I don't really remember. I don't think it was too bad. Yeah, essentially it becomes static. Yeah, once you're over that buffer. Yep. It stops. Does anyone know how long it takes for them to Buellanox to pay out after they take the money out? I can't quite remember. Yeah, they pay out every Wednesday. Yeah, they do pay out every Wednesday. What's Apex doing? Apex got any sales going on? Still 80% off. All right, gold not doing anything. Right back to the VWAP here. Nasdaq's a little slow at the moment. We need a tweet or something. Ethan, Tradeify daily payout accounts. Did I miss something here? So yeah, so I'm booked to go on My Fund and Futures TV on Friday. So I'll keep promoting that the rest of this week. Guys, I'll be on with Ash. So right after the morning show with Terry and Tom, I'll be on after that with Ash. So that'll be fun. Hey, Simplistic Videos, what's going on? Do I trade New York session? Yes. I trade... Well, I don't trade all day, but yeah, I'm in the markets all day. I'm watching all day. I don't stand here all day to trade though. I try to make my money and run. I make my money and then I go do other things like go to the gym or go out to lunch. Guys, I have a confession. This is a serious confession. I've become a mall walker. It's getting very cold out. It's snowy. I've become a mall walker with these old people. I'm gonna make friends with the senior citizens. Bro's getting old. Yeah. There's not many places. Sometimes you gotta just go to Target or Walmart and walk around in circles. But yeah, something today for sure. Yeah. Yeah, today I went to the gym. I went to Planet Fitness, you know, the good old Planet Fitness. I got a nice little weight workout in, and then I was like, well, I got to get my 10,000 steps in, so I didn't feel like walking on the treadmill, so I just walked around the stores. How much do I like My Fund and Futures? Would I say they're better than Tradeify? Boy, I think they're very, very comparable. Right now, I do like the core flex accounts. I do like them. I'm currently working on a scale flex because I wanted a little more size once I'm funded. Would I say that they're better? I think they're very comparable. Yeah, I think My Fund and Futures and Tradeify are actually, like, I think they're #1 competitors to each other, to be honest with you, because their plans are very similar. I do like Tradeify's direct to funded accounts, guys. I like Lucid direct to funded accounts. I hate evals. I hate doing evals. It's a pain in the ass. If I can take my payouts and I am net profitable for the month or whatever, then I'll just buy direct to funded account. Skip over the evals. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Tradeify does when it come out with the daily payout stuff. And supposedly it's going to be different than all of the other ones. So we'll see. The mall we have near Tail is pretty much closed. Yeah, a lot of malls are, yeah. Always grinding, 10,000. Yeah, I'm getting 10,000 steps in a day. I do find myself walking in place a lot sometimes. But yeah, I've been very, very consistent. So I'm getting 10,000 a day. I'm trying to lose some weight. I got 10,258 today. There was a so there was a day I was sick. I was sick one day, completely like out of commission. So right now, on the last 30 days, I'm averaging 9,300 steps a day. I'd like for it to be, I'd like to get that up to 10,000, but yeah, this week I've been doing pretty good. Tuesday, last Tuesday was not a good day. But yeah, I'm trying. TTBZ. Oh, what route you taking today, Sonny? Yeah. Oh, okay, I get you. Yeah, yeah. You can tell the mall walkers too. You can just tell. You can tell I am now too, because I usually have headphones on. I got my big over-the-ear headphones and I'm walking around. Whatever. Reset a blown pro account with TPT. So I have, Joseph. Welcome to the channel, by the way. Thank you for tuning in. So I have reset. Do I recommend it? Well, no, not necessarily. I think it's very, very expensive. I think that you can. So here's what I've been doing to try to combat the urge to reset pro accounts. You can see right here I have 5 pro accounts right here, all going, and then you can see this eval right here I'm working on. I'm keeping backups, right? Because it's 100 and what, 16 bucks or something compared to 650. So I'm trying to keep backups going. This one's almost passed, by the way. I'm trying to pass it tonight, but the market doesn't look like it wants to give me anything more, I should say. So yeah, I mean, I have. It really adds up. The credit card likes to scream at you when you do it. All right, we just tried to push down below the VWAP here. Like I said, we still have this gap that could possibly get filled, but I don't know if it's gonna wait till Tokyo or what's going on. How much commission do I get? What is it? 12%? Something like that. Right around $10 right now. There's a lot of CDK. There's a lot of money in affiliates. Patrick Whelan makes over $1 million a month with just affiliates. A lot of money. It's crazy. It's crazy. He made $1.5 million this summer. He said it right on his stream. Absolutely insane. Actually, M-Stone. Yeah. CDP, do I day trade? Yeah, that's what we're doing right here. Day trading. Thank you. I have 2. I'm working on getting 5. Yeah, so this is what I'm trying to do, Joseph. I'm working on, I got 5. I got 4 over the buffer. Working on 5 to get over this one over the buffer. I'm just copy trading all these. And then this one right here, I'm working on getting that over as well. Or getting it at least past, just in case I have a slip up. So it's nice to make, yeah, he does, Boa. Yeah. What's up, Helpful? Good to see you. After my second time resetting pro account, I decided I could pass 2 evals for 1,300. I paid to reset those accounts. Yeah, exactly. They sell nice walking pads that go 3 to 4 miles around 100, 200. Yeah, Pawn, I actually have one. I have a walking pad. I don't, I actually just got it yesterday. I just hooked it up yesterday. But yeah. What's up, Coach Fred? We are cooking today. How much do I make a month? How much do I make in affiliates? Well, Patrick makes 1 million a month. So I make 900,000 a month. I'm the second biggest, the largest. Yeah, no, yeah, for real, Boa. No, he said it. He says it all the time. Yeah. No, I make anywhere between like 100 to maybe, I don't know, 1 to 500 a day, depending on the sales and stuff. Yeah. Buys all the lobster? Yeah. Health Finance, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. Yeah, when I saw PW, and I got nothing against him, the guy's been grinding on YouTube. I'm actually very friendly with him. I think he's great. He's an inspiration to keep grinding, doing this channel and everything. But when he showed that Twitter, when he was making $20,000 in one day on one prop firm, which was Apex, making 20,000 a day, I said, holy cow. That was insane. You know? Yeah, Viking Trader, do it. Yeah, lobster tails for lunch every day. 7 laws, yeah, for sure. No, he showed it, Boa. He showed it. Yeah, he actually showed it on Twitter. Could have been photoshopped like anything else, but no, he showed it. Crazy. Lobster. Martez, what is up? How much am I making trading this year? I'll probably profit around, I'm guessing, well, it's been going pretty good the last month, so I'm thinking net profit, probably right around 60 maybe this year. I'm hoping to like net profit like 200,000 or 300,000 next year, but the way things are going, I feel pretty good with my trading, but I have some ups and downs for sure. How much can I bench? Not a whole lot, Coach Fred. I blew up my left shoulder. We are just chopping that view up, so I'm just answering the questions in the chat. Thank you so much for keeping me entertained. Eddie Trader, we took a trade earlier, so what I did is, if you want to rewatch the beginning of the stream, I have this trade that I take at the beginning the Globex section, I end up scalping into some of the price gaps on the DOM. So I showed it earlier, right around the open. So if you want to check that out. But yeah, we are trading. The market's just chopping the VWAP right now. We're up 295 on this, and we are up 349 on the 2 Lucid Fundeds here. And we locked in a payout here. So that one just flips. So yeah, that's what we got going on. But yeah, not that much, Coach Fred. Ever since I tore out my left shoulder, I any type of pushing, but I'm not a very big guy. I'm only 5'6". I'm one of Santa's elves. What's up, Aldo? Gold's moving finally. Let's check it out. There you go. Gold's moving. We got gold moving here. Let's see what we got. Pushing up higher. Thank you, Martis. I look 67. Yeah. I know. That's what happens when you trade Nasdaq. 6'7". I'm on the road to the Pro Plus. I'm hoping so. Finance with Diego. I have 4 XFAs. I'm about to get the 5th payouts combined with those 4 accounts. Do they take us to live with the 5 payouts? I'm not really sure. Does anyone know? I haven't been trading much with Top Step, so does anyone know like how fast they bring you to live? Is it after 5 payouts? Pretty much. Finance with Diego, that if you stay consistent, they're gonna move you to live for sure. Gold's pushing up here, 42.48. You look for longs? I'm currently flat. And the reason is because we're just chopping on this VWAP here. Not really looking for longs at the moment, but obviously we did open up with a gap, and it's been pushing up, and it's kind of in this putting in a little bit of a bull flag here. But we got Tokyo open here in just a few minutes, and so I'll be very interested if we break this outside bar. I might actually look for a short down into this gap. So this is what I'm looking for. But I'm kind of a scalper, so I'm not looking for a whole lot. So that's what I'm looking for. Do I trade minis or micros? I kind of rotate depending on the market volatility, but I mean mostly you see me trading. Well, you see me going back and forth on stream even. I go from minis to micros, but it kind of depends on where my stop is going to be. If my stop is going to be super wide, like 50 points, I can't really like throw in minis. So I'll throw in the micros, Yeah, gold's ripping. Or it's popping. I don't know if it's ripping, but it's definitely popped. 42.48. Kind of interested in this Nasdaq outside bar. If we break down at 18, possibly push down into this little gap. Just because we left that little price gap, and I don't feel like the market's super strong or anything. The market was in like pretty much an inside day. It did close above the previous day, but it felt like a big range day, and I just don't see the Nasdaq not filling this, but I could be wrong. Those types of bias can get me in trouble. 33 minis on eval. Ripping and popping. 7. I'm in short playing this. Bear flag at 15 minute yesterday sell off. Yeah, good luck. The food court fitness fanatic, the Lord of the Loops, the Calgary Galloper, Sears seriously strolling while being the swing walker. The old Sears, I miss Sears. Sears is still, the sign is still up. But they are no longer. Matter of fact, my hot water heater is from Sears. Alright, I got 5 minutes before Tokyo Open. I do like... If we break this inside bar and outside bar, I do like to short down into that gap. I don't know. We'll see what it does. Sears makes a great storage facility or church trampoline park. Yeah, I think... Let's see. Up in my neck of the woods... it is now a Northern Tool Supply. So Northern Tool and Equipment. That's what Sears is now. The Kmart's, yeah. we still have a Kmart. Or maybe it's not a Kmart. Maybe it's a Target now. Maybe Target took it over. But we had a Kmart. Let's see. I'm gonna see if it's still a Kmart. No, it did just close. It closed 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, it's now a Target. That's right, too. All right, Nasdaq wants to keep ripping. White Trash Trade just traded copper for the first time. Oh, boy. Copper, huh? Silver's pushing. Silver's almost up to 60. Boy, silver could push up to 60. Who knows? Not popping. The last Kmart just closed. Sad day. Sad day. I used to get great deals, so I used to do eBay selling and stuff. I used to like try to flip things on eBay, and the Kmart in Augusta, Maine, like used to be. So I used to work at the Augusta post office, and I was a mail carrier there, and then after work I would go up to the Kmart, which was right above the Augusta post office, and I would go, they had this clearance section that was like awesome, and I used to scoop up all kinds of stuff on the clearance section and then flip them on eBay. I had like storage racks down in the basement, like I'd put all the stuff on it while I was trying to sell it. Kmart still present in New Zealand. That's interesting. You want to feel old? Watch this. Oh, the old Kmarts. Wow, those old shoes look like Asics. Old shoes, $7.97. Those old, they look like Asics today. I have a pair of red ones, Asics, that look just like that. All right, got a little rejection there off the top here. Might try for a short. If we can, we break below 620, I might look for a short. I could get trapped, but we'll try it. Right now, we're just breaking out of this flag pattern. Tokyo Open, guys. We'll see what gold's doing. Gold pushing back down here. Got Nasdaq pushing higher. Have I bought any on Nasdaq? No. I've only made one trade so far for about 15 points, and haven't taken any cents. We are pushing higher though. The blue light special. That is funny. Yeah, that's true. They did that. They had that blue light special. Oh, lawn darts. Yeah. You saying Christmas carols back in the 90s in Kmart? Oh, that's funny. Sears has some good tires. Yeah, for sure. M. Schultz. Yeah, I miss Sears. All right, we are pushing higher, guys. So far we're leaving the gap. All gaps get filled right away unless, you know, should get filled right away. Kind of going without us now. I had a little game plan to short below 620 and went against me. That's all right. We are still flat. We are still green. Check out gold now. Gold pushing down. No setups either. No inside bars, haramis, outside bars on gold. So we'll just be impatient. Thank you, Gap, when the big rip up began last week. Still hasn't been filled. Oh, that's interesting, Vector. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so some of those new week opening gaps, they just been very strong. They've been taking days, if not like a week, to fill. Sometimes they don't get filled, but have you ever traded the yen? No. Never traded the yen. 25,140. Oh wow, way down there. All right, 25,638.25, rejecting there. Nasdaq's pushing back down, 25,632. Let's see what it can see what it does here. So it's been rejecting. It's been pushing up and rejecting, pushing up and rejecting, but overall we've just kind of grinding higher. There's a little bit of a channel here. Not really digging the price action right now. For myself, if you caught the long, congratulations. Renee, so it's option 1, Bulenox 50K option 1s for Bulenox. So if you click on option 2, it's, you know, up to the 150Ks, yeah. So the activation fees for Buellanox, guys, the 50K is the only one I recommend for Buellanox because the activation fees are too high for the others. It's 148 for the 50K activation fees. So that's why I only recommend the 50s. I don't look at the 4-hour, Jason. I don't read the 4-hour. Yeah. Yeah, they're too much. Well, it looks like we're rejecting off 638.25 so far, about down 625.25. Let's see if we break down below that VWAP. For real, Coach Fred. Yeah. Hopefully they do it. All right, bouncing off the VWAP here. See if we get that continuation off that VWAP pump. For sure. Thank you, Renee. This can't reach a new high. So you think we're going to reject? Or you think it's going to a new high? Think we're coming down? Think we're going for the gap fill? I do like the rejection. I'm just waiting to see if we break down below. I'm gonna wait for this candle to close here. We break down below the VWAP and below 622, 620s. I might look for the short. A bear market. Oh, we're going to Mobile, Alabama. Going down to the south. I did like that rejection there at 638. This is a pretty bearish candle. Still holding above that VWAP now. But we get a little break. I'll look to scalp just down to 608. Gets this account pass. 1 minute left on this candle. Like in the gap fill at the rejection vector, yeah. Wow, guys, 234 people watching. Thanks you so much. 85 likes. Go ahead and smash that like button. Appreciate you guys being here. Really, really appreciate it. All right, we got an inside bar here. Thank you, Simplistic Videos. Too many people like it. I'm gonna rip back up. Sometimes it's the case. Yeah. Do I recommend the 25K or 50 accounts? I like 50s, Renee. Yeah, I like 50s. I got no problem with 25s. I just like the little more drawdown. I've been doing well with 50s lately. Inside buy. That's right. Sitting right on the VWAP though. All right, I'm short. Stop at the high, risking what I have for profits for today already. So we'll see. Kind of broke that inside bar to the downside just slightly. Ma, Calasian, thank you so much. What's up, Adam? What's up, Dips? So stop at the high, 638.50, risking 295, which is what I'm up. If we can push down below that 620, I only need right around 150 bucks to pass this account. That's all I need right there. What's up, Adam Lee? It's going pretty good. Yeah, green right now. We could be back to even if I get stopped out, but yeah, going good. Had a great day. A little over what? See, 23, 5. We're around locked in about 5,000 in payouts today. Good day. Yeah, that Lucid, I just gotta flip it for another day. So, but the daily payouts right around 500-600 a piece on the 4. So I am short off this inside buy. Hopefully it pushes down towards that gap. I'm not even looking for the gap. I don't need the gap to pass this account. I just need 615.75 or so. Do I use Replicanto? What are you guys thinking about Lucid? I love Lucid. Yeah, so I've locked in 21K in Lucid in the last month and a half, and have only spent 1,800 bucks. So I've been loving Lucid. Here's the Lucid accounts right here. I got three currently. I'm looking to pick up some more. I think once I get this payout, I think I'm gonna lock in some more Lucid accounts and have the max 5. So right now I have a 150K direct to funded, and then I have two 50K Pros are, yeah, pros. So I don't have any of the new flexes yet, but just 2 of the pros. You know, this is gonna sound crazy, guys. I like consistency on funded accounts. I really do. It just saves me from over trading. I struggle with like a Top Step or any account that has no consistency. I struggle. When I know I need to make like $500-600 on a day, and then just to keep under the consistency, I trade so much better. Because like you were saying, like someone was just asking, if I copy trade all my accounts. I don't use Replicanto. I don't copy trade them all, and I find myself over trading. That's why I'm doing pretty well just trading, copy trading within with just a few firms right now. Like right now, all I have is Lucid. I have Lucid, my funded futures. Actually, for funded accounts, I just have Lucid, Billinox, Take Profit Trader. That's what I got right now for funded accounts. So, yeah. Vector, it took me so long to get over that Take Profit Trader curse. So it was one of those things where I'm just like, I'm gonna get over that curse with Take Profit Trader, and I finally did it. And then now I feel pretty good about it. I had a curse going on with Billinox too. And beginning of this year, I said to myself, I used to talk about it on stream. I said, I'm gonna get that Billinox. I'm gonna get some of those payouts, and I did. I had a wicked streak going on with Billinox for a while. But yeah, no Thrive, no Fast Track straight now. You love Lucid? Yeah, Lucid's good. M-Stone, yeah, payouts super quick with Lucid. That's the thing I like. I like the fact that their payout is almost instant. Should be calculating this right. This should pass the account, I think. Right around 615.50. Yeah, so anyways, so the instant payout on accounts, and then I like the direct funded ones. 150Ks, $6,000 in drawdown. Love that. Come on. Come on. Yay. Passed another Take Profit Trader account. Look, Ma, I passed another Take Profit Trader account. See that, Ma? So yeah, so now I have 5 pro accounts and then 1 backup, which is nice. Thanks, guys. Blew my first one this morning. I vlogged for 7. Yeah, it's good to take a break, Sylvester, for sure. So yeah, so basically we waited for that confirmation off that rejection. Very bearish inside bar, right? And if you guys know, this is how, if you guys are just tuning in for the channel, I trade inside bars and outside bars on the 5-minute channel, on the 5-minute chart in Harami candles. So, you know, this is one of my favorite setups. When we make a new high or a low, and then we pull back in, put it in an inside bar, and we break to the opposite side. That's one of those confirmations that I like, is when you make a new high or a new low, and then put in the inside bar for the break. Same with the outside bars in Haramis. So this is some of the stuff that I've been looking at more and more and more. Instead of taking any inside bar, you know, in the middle of sessions, I haven't been doing that as often. So I've been waiting for like new highs and new lows, taking those breaks. Unless it's the first inside bar of the New York session, then I still take that. Today paid once again. First inside bar, New York session, 42 points, depending on how you take it. If you look for a 1-to-1, you probably didn't get a good take profit. So I usually look for 20, 30 points. Take profit on that first inside bar. But there, we filled that gap. So that was the catalyst that we waited for. Kudos to those that stayed patient. I know I was looking for it, but I just didn't get it. Just didn't get what I wanted. If we would have broke down through here, this 620 on this group here, I probably would have went short. But that's what I was looking for, something, some sort of catalyst. Am I using LucidX? I am, Digital Nukes. Yeah, unfortunately, I am on LucidX. They do have Trade-Evade, so I'm not totally scared. I think that if I want to get switched over, then I'm sure they'll do it. Let me switch over to My Funded Futures. I have an eval I'm working on over there too. Woo, getting kabooshed. Nice moves. All right, let's check out gold. What's gold doing? Gold doing nothing. Right back to Nasdaq. We don't need to look at gold. Gold's right on the VWAP. TPT ain't passed till you flip him like a pro. That is true. I don't know. I think I've been trading that account for like 3 days, so probably gotta flip it for like 2 more days. Do I know about a firm called Perdea? Yes, I do. I do not trade with them, but I do know Perdea. Woof. Getting kabooshed. How do I deal with fast markets on intraday trading take profit pro? Like I said, I just scalp, just like what you just saw there. I just scalp with, you know, sometimes I'll go in 1 mini, 2 minis, 3 minis, but then I'm just looking for 10, 15 points, just quick. So yeah, I mean, every once in a while the intraday does get me, but like I said, it's just kind of like your style of trading. So if you're looking for more intraday swings, where you're looking for like 100 points or more so like with a take profit trader, if you're looking for like 100 points and it goes 90 points with 1 mini and then comes back to your break even, then you're gonna, with an intraday account, you're gonna, you know, essentially nuke your account. So if you're that type of trader, then intraday can be a little bit tricky. I'm looking for 10, 15, 20 points, you know. Sometimes I'll get more, 30, 40, 50. Sometimes I'll swing. If I do swing for like 100 points, like if I had a target way down here or something, I'll just hop in smaller size. So like with a few micros, like 2 or 3 micros, and then look for the bigger swing. But when I'm just scalping for 10, 15, 20 points with a take profit trader pro account, I'm just looking for like 10, 15, 20 points. That's it. Yeah, if that makes sense. Nice EMA trader. It's going to ride for free. Let's go. And the guys are holding shorts. Let's go. Congratulations on the short. How do you get my candles like that? So on Trade-Evade, I just use, so LDT inside outside bars. It's in the community indicators, and so it's under the community under the Trade-Evade, and it's just called that. And then one of our subscribers, Ed of the Woods, made the Harami one, which is the darker purple ones. It's EOT Harami. All right, 25,581, 50. Made a new session low. How low can we go? It's pushing down. The market looks angry. Linda Rashke says the market looks bearish. So maybe she's right. Thank you, Seven. You hit your daily profit and locked yourself out. Nicely, Watt. Yes, Mark. So yeah, trade day, it stays end of day. So if you start with static, end of day, or the intraday, it's gonna stay with it right through the funded with trade day. Yes. Pine with a capital P for trade day. It's the only way it works if it's Pine with a capital P. Will it reverse? I don't know. We'll wait for something. So when I look for reversals, this is what I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna look for an inside bar like this to reverse, or a Harami candle like this purple one. I'll look for something like that to take the long. Sometimes you get stopped out. Sometimes it doesn't work. But that's what I'm gonna wait for. Push down to that 579. Yeah, she said it on X. Yeah, something about the S&P. Earlier today. Oh, I'm not even following. Is this the real Linda Rashke? No, that's the fake. I'm like, I'm not following Linda Rashke. That's the fake Linda Rashke. Yeah, she just posted. She posted something like this with the ES, saying that the long side lost control. That was earlier today, but we'll see. NQ pushing down. Hourly looking bearish. Taking a look at the hourly. Pushing down. Hugo. That's right, Hugo. Yes, that's a, yeah, Boa. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, take profit trader goes to intraday once it becomes pro. So it's end of day, but take profit trade day stays the same. Yeah, that is the difference. What's up, Nate? I gotta give Fred a wrench again. Last time I gave him a wrench, he accidentally blocked people. Well, we'll give him another wrench. What's up, Sub-Zero? For bullish, this might be the daily bottom wick. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll see. All right, Tony Lannis, good to see you. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Traded 007 in the house. So yeah, we're waiting here. We just passed an eval. 2 trades. I've been kind of taking it slow with this eval. For me. And passed it. We are up on the funded as well. 350. It's a good, nice little start. Coach Fred. The infamous wood chip block. Yeah, Coach Fred. Can you guess how many hours you have watched my stream? Well, according to Streamlabs, 103. But you are number 1. So thank you so much for being here and being the great support of the channel. You are in the lead with Design Knob at 83 hours. Amelia, who we haven't seen in a long time, still sitting at 75 hours. Yo Jim, John Walk, His Royal, Woodchip, Alfred, Red Candles, Trev, Nate right here, Keegan, Shone, Terry Trades, myself, Eric Lake. I haven't seen Eric in a while. Hope he's doing all right. Zabak, Dell kind of disappeared. So thank you guys. You guys have been here since the beginning, so pretty awesome. Hey, Kay, Vision, what's going on? Hope everyone grabs the trading bag. Yes, we're doing pretty good right now. We are possibly inside bar here. Yeah, possible inside bar. If I do try to scalp it up to the on the long side, I'll I mean, if I try to take a long, it'll probably be a scalp. Maybe looking for. I just totally messed up my stream. Sorry. There we go. Maybe a scalp up to 600s. If we break, like, say we put an inside bar here. If we break that 587, I might take a long. But who knows? This could continue to push lower, so we'll wait and see. Hawkeye boy, thank you so much, guys, for the lucids. No joke, I've been loving them, so I hope you guys get the payout. Thank you so much for the support on the lucids. Oof. Well, going without me. I was looking for something a little different than that. All right, chasing along here. Chasing along. Oh. Looking for 603. actually. Looking for 604.50. I did not like how that pulled back as soon as I hopped in. I should have waited for that candle to close. It's okay. Yeah, I'm so yeah. So yeah, this is what I was looking at. I was looking at it on the Lucid, right here, 605.75. Looking to get tapped. So we'll see. But I didn't like the way that closed. I'd like to see it break above here and start to fill that gap. That'd be nice, but I didn't like the way this candle closed. We'll see. Max payouts. I'm not sure what the max payout cap is. I think 4 or 5 payouts they look to move you in live. I'm not sure. That's with the direct account, so. Jack Frost trades, what's going on? Santa told me Trump eases export rules of China this month and we rally. That's what I need right now. Just need a little tweet and we rip. Give me the loot, give me the loot. Come on, just get up there. Don't do that. Come on, just get up there. Just 2 more points. I'm kind of being a dick for a tick here, but I think we get it. It's just being a little stubborn. It's not gonna leave that 605.75 untouched. There it is. Thank you. Just over 10 points on that. We're back to unchanged as well. So yeah, some pretty nice trades so far. It's 3 for 3 tonight. 455 past this take profit trader account, up 220. Working on passing this account, up 350 on 2 Lucid funded accounts. So yeah, pretty good start to the night. Feel pretty good, being patient. Thank you, I'm Stone. Hey Sasha, so what firms are doing daily payouts right now? Take Profit Trader and Trade Day. So Trade Day does take daily payouts. But look for tomorrow. Tradeify is supposed to be announcing daily payouts as well. So, and I think My Funded Futures is going to bring them back. So it's going to be pretty awesome. No trades on gold tonight. No. Gold's been very consolidated, just kind of chopping back and forth on this VWAP. So I haven't traded much gold. Any tips on passing combines? No real tip. I don't know. I just take the trades that I just look for proper setups. I do trade minis on most all evaluations and combines. Like I do trade minis. But I think a tip is just to stay patient and just know that you don't have to pass it in 1 or 2 days. Like you have the whole month or more to pass it. I think people try to rush it, myself included. But no tips. I mean, I just take my setups as best I can. I mean, I can, like, you know, it's, yeah. Take the same trade you usually would, but just size up. Yeah, for sure. Slade. Yeah. That's good. So yeah, just wait. You gotta be patient and wait for a setup, you know. Like we took a trade right off the open, which is one of my setups, and then we waited for. We didn't take the next trade until an hour later, and then we took another setup. We took the short, and then we waited another 30 minutes, and then we took a long, you know. So sometimes trading is just about sitting on your hands, especially when you're trading a 5-minute chart. If you're trading a 1-minute chart, you see a lot more setups and stuff. But what's going on, Slade? Hope you're doing well, man. Oh, gold's moving. Yeah, gold's trying to push down. Yeah, I love Take Profit Trader. You can't beat those daily payouts. I mean, they're all looking really good. I'm really, really, really itching. So one of my goals for 2026 is to go to have all 5 in the Pro Plus, you know, for the 90-10 split. Because that extra 10% kind of adds up when you're taking consistent payouts. So my goal is to be in that Pro Plus and to stay in the Pro Plus. That's the goal for 2026. So, and to not reset Pro accounts because it gets too expensive. And that's why I've been working on keeping backups. So that's the goal. Let's go, Lobber Dauber. 5 payouts in a row if they approve it. I'm sure they will, Lobber Dauber. The only way that they wouldn't approve probably is if you're hedging. They don't like, you can't hedge. Exactly, yeah, I know design. I know what you mean, man. What gets you live to on Take Profit Trader? Well, if you start consistently getting payouts and you get up to around like 15,000 or so in payouts consistently on each account, they're gonna look to move you to live probably. The other way to move to Pro Plus is to make 10,000 in one day. You have 10,000 profits on a single day, they'll move you to Pro Plus. So I want to be consistent enough so that way they move you to Pro Plus no matter what, like Alpine Trader or Alfred. You know that they pass evals, they move you to right to Pro Plus. So you know. You gotta hedge the hedge so the hedge is properly hedged with the hedge. Yeah. Yeah, they don't like hedging anymore, guys. Or they never did, but just be aware of trying to hedge accounts. Meaning if you're new to trading, meaning like if you took this pro account and you went long, and you took this pro account and you went short, that's what they consider hedging. So if you're new to trading, that's when I say hedge, that's what I mean. So yeah, that is a no-no, and they are looking to crack down on that stuff. So I don't really know how it works, Orlando. The other firm that's going to have five live accounts is Lucid. So Lucid also is going to do 5 live accounts, which is sweet. You thought I worked for TPT? No, just an affiliate. Sometimes I feel like I work for these firms. I also don't work for My Funded Futures. A lot of people think I work for My Funded Futures. I don't. I'm just like an honorary mod on their channel. And I will be on My Funded Futures TV on Friday if you guys want to check that out. In the morning with Ash. So I'll be on there as a guest. They asked me to come on Thursday or Friday, and I told them Friday morning. So hope you guys can come in and wow, we are hey Nate, I don't know if you're still listening, but man, nice call on that. He said he thought we could bounce here, and boy, we did. Good call on that, buddy. He did call the low for now. He did. Yeah. Let's go, Orlando. 1400 on the funded. Do I copy trade all my accounts at once? So I just copy trade within the firms usually. Yeah. So like take profit trader, I'll just copy trade all of these together, all the And so what I'm gonna do tonight, after I'm gonna buy another take profit trader account because this one's passed, and I'm gonna keep working on another eval. So I want to have some backups just in case something happens, because I like having pro accounts going all the time. If you guys are just tuning in, like I've gotten, so I took some massive payouts yesterday with the dailies, and then I'm gonna take some more with the dailies today. So just, I mean, if you make, I think I made it right around 600 a piece total time the day was over on the 4, and they were already over the buffer. That's a good chunk, you know, even with the 20%, you know, it's almost $2,000. So if you have multiple accounts and you get them over daily payout or get it over the buffer, even if you just make $100 when you're copy trading those accounts, you know, you have 5 of them, that's $500 a day. It can really add up, and I don't know. I know it just sounds like a sales pitch, but it can really, really, really change your life financially. I always like to work on those daily payouts. Like if I have a daily payouts coming in every single day, then I can work on the Lucids and, you know, build them up. You know, I got this account up to $171,000, almost at 172. And I've taken 3 payouts out of it. So I've already taken $9,000 in payouts out of this account. So it's still up to 171. But I feel like you have to trade these and work towards a payout every 8 days. So as I'm working towards it and then kind of being patient and working towards that 8 days, I'm constantly trying to pull a little money out of the market with the daily payouts. So it just kind of helps me psychologically to work on some of the bigger accounts. And that's the prop game I like. And then hopefully I can start working on getting and copy trading some more accounts. Some like Apex accounts, something like work on trying to get in like 20 of those, and then kind of slow grind those up to a payout, you know, and start getting those big payouts like my friend Slade, you know, getting those $20,000 payouts, things like that. I don't mind that either. But yeah, so that's kind of been my game plan lately. That's what I've been doing. All right, we just ripped off that low, 576, pushed all the way back up. Unbelievable. Completely took back that whole move. Unreal. Oh, Jonathan, what is up? With new chat files going to fake numbers and jobs, that economy raise up. Yeah, exactly, Jonathan. Yeah, so let's check out what we got for news tomorrow. Let's check out real quick. Check out what we got for news. So tomorrow we have ISM services PMI. We also have non-farm in the morning, so that's a good one. Thursday we got unemployment, and Friday we got unemployment and PCE and University of Michigan consumer sentiment, which actually does move the market somewhat. So and inflation expectations. So that's what we got going on this week. So we got news every single day coming up for the rest of the week. Are the looses straight to funded? So one is. Yeah, this one's straight to funded. These two I just took a payout on 2 days ago. These two 50Ks. These are the regular pro accounts. I have not picked up any of the new flex accounts yet. But how do you set brackets on Trade-A-Bait? You just go to ATM strategies, hit bracket. You can't copy trade with brackets with Trade-A-Bait. So you got to set a name. You know, name something like use code Pine. Strat, hit OK, and then you take profit, stop loss. You can change it here to stop loss only, take profit only. You can change it to ticks or delta. You can change the stop to so it's auto trail, stop limit, stop, all that. But you can't use bracket orders or ATM orders when you're copy trading multiple accounts. So like for instance here, if I go to this group and I set a ATM order like that, it won't let you. So it's one of the biggest downfalls when it comes to Trade-A-Bait, which sucks. What am I using for daily payouts? Take Profit Trader. Yeah, right now that's these 5 right here are all over the buffer, and I've been getting daily payouts on them. Yep. Wow, we pushed up here, made a new high, and then completely rejected. Unreal. Wow, what a move. Very tricky. I felt the price action was kind of tricky today too. It's a little tricky. I kind of made my money last night and a little bit this morning, and I was out. What's up, Corey the Scalper? What do I do in case of like this V recovery situations? Well, hopefully you're with it. So how I look for V bottoms and things like that is I look for, here's a few examples right here. Not exactly a V bottom, but so we get a massive push down, we put in an inside bar, I look for the long. Stop goes below. Same thing here. Made a new low. Put in Harami candle. Take the break. I made videos about this if you guys want to check this out. Stop goes there. And then you can, you know, it's just kind of happens over and over. But what I do is I look for the lows to be broken first. Or the highs. And then I just look. These are all in 5-minute chart. Here's an outside bar. Same thing. So this was like the low for quite some time. Right? For at least an hour or two. This was the low. This was a low. This was a low for... This is still the low. Since 12/2. It's 2 a.m. this morning. But yeah, it's stuff like that. That's how I look for B bottoms. And if you want to add like volume to it, kind of give you some extra confluence, you can do that as well. I just too much stuff on the chart. I don't like it. But if you want to add volume, sometimes you can see the spikes. Sometimes not, but so see a spike in volume on the push down and then the push up, you'll see it. But not all the time. That's why I ended up taking the volume off, because I just don't need it. But yeah. But yeah, what a spike up. Now this woulda, coulda, shoulda, or could be a nice short off that Harami. I don't really know. I'm kind of feeling like you know, you could get a scalp off it back down into the zone, but I don't know. That's pretty strong push up off that bottom. These can be a little trappy as well. But we did make a new high. Technically, this is a trade, but yeah, I made a few videos on it if you want to check them out. Like it's called like a 1 trade a day. It's just stuff that I look for. Yeah, nomadic trades. Thank you for bringing that up. So if you do want to use a bracket order, you would have to use a third-party copier, like TradeSync or Replicanto, and then you basically you're trading one account. And then copy using the brackets, but it's copy trading across the multiple accounts with like TradeSync or something like that. But yeah. Cup and handle, as they call it. Nice, Adam. The old 1 minute. Yeah. Is Top Step X a decent firm? So Top Step X is in the firm. Top Step X is just the platform, but I think you're asking about Top Step. Yeah, they're decent. Yeah, nothing wrong with Top Step. I just think there's better deals. So my funded futures with the Core Flex, you get the Lucid Flex. Their payout policies are pretty much the same as Top Step for the most part. There's little subtle differences, but yeah, nothing wrong with Top Step. Tomas, what's up? Thomas, new here. Do you stream every Globex Asia session? I am here every single night, 5:45 Eastern time till right about now. I usually pack up. But yeah. So, HR, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you so much. If I could choose one prop right now, TPT, Take Profit Trader. It's my favorite. It just is. I like that you can trade 5 accounts. I mean, I'd love to trade 20 daily payout accounts. But right now, I like them. I like that you can pass the eval in 2 days. and you can just flip it for 3. So you only got to be within 50% consistency. And I don't mind the intraday so much. It doesn't really bother me. And yeah, anything over with a 50K account, anything over $2,000, take daily payouts. So yeah, I mean, if I had to choose one, I choose Take Profit Trader. Once I have, like right now, I got these accounts up over, I got 4 of them over the buffer, so I've been enjoying that. Hopefully I can get the 5th one up over the buffer. But yeah, I mean, Lucid, My Funded Futures, really strong. Tradeify, I'm very excited to see what they're gonna come out with. And right now, like, so I had struggled. I struggled in October. I think October and November. I've been kind of rebuilding, and starting this December, I've been just really slaying the payouts. But I would like to be able to get some Apex accounts and copy trade them, and multiple Apex accounts, and hopefully start getting some more Apex account payouts. So it's been a hot minute since I've gotten one, and so I want some of my tuition back, and I want to be able to get some of those big, huge single day payouts. So that's what I want. That's my goal. But first, I want to work on my pro accounts and getting those to Pro Plus. So that's my goal. Blues trades, yeah, Lucid is awesome. Yeah, Lucid is awesome. I've been loving Lucid as well. Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Smash that like button if you guys want to check out my website, propcodeshub.com. It's just, it looks like a 4th grader made it, but it was me that made it, and I'm not a web designer. But I did work hard on it. This is my website. If you guys want to check out my website. Which Lucid account do I like? So right now with the sale, with the Flex accounts, I think those are really, really good accounts because you can withdraw 50% of your profits just like Top Step. But you know, I kind of like, so I like the 150K direct to funded accounts because you get $6,000 in drawdown. Now they are fairly pricey, but like you get anytime you buy an account with anyone, you're essentially buying drawdown, and I like the $6,000 in drawdown. That's the account that I've been I'm hopefully gonna take to live. I'm gonna get the 4th payout on it, so hopefully we can go to live with Lucid and see how that works out. But yeah, I think all the accounts are pretty great though. But I like that 6,000 in drawdown. The Lucid Flex is nice too. So it's 5 days of $150 or more for the new Lucid Flex. Will draw up to 50% of your profits. So as long as you have 5 days of 150 or more, there's no consistency, no daily loss limit, and yeah, you can withdraw up to $2,000 on a 50K account. So the Lucid Flex. How quick does Lucid pay out? Instant. Yeah, we'll do it again. We'll do a Lucid payout. I've done a few on stream. We'll do another one. Because this one I'm going to request, or this one I'm going to request in probably Thursday stream, right? I think Thursday stream. Yeah, literally instant. And when I say instant, I mean instant into my bank account. It's dependent on your bank, but yeah. But yeah. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes. No more than 2 minutes. and it's literally in my bank. I did it on stream the other day, and then literally showed my bank account and showed it deposited into my bank. Now I have a small credit union in the state of Maine. Maybe it's faster, but yeah. But yeah, use code PINE for Lucid. And also, guys, stay tuned for tomorrow. I think Tradeify is going to do a great plan, maybe. I don't really know any details, but I know that they're going to be doing daily payouts. So use code PINE for Tradeify and Apex. All the props, guys. The only one that's weird is Trade Day. It's PINE with a capital P if you want to help support this channel. That's the way to do it. And yeah, PINE with a capital P for Trade Day, but everything else is just PINE. So it is, like I said, it's the Christmas season. It's Christmas tree season, right? So just think pine trees, Christmas trees. So every time you look at your Christmas tree, if you celebrate Christmas, just use code PINE, right? So thank you guys so much for being here. We made some great trades tonight. 3 for 3. Passed an account, so passed another account. Was up on the funded, 345, 350. This account we just flipped because I just need a day traded to get a payout. Also, Lucid doesn't have any flipping rules right now, which is nice. Like I said, right now they don't have any flipping rules. Yeah, I got some more daily payouts coming with Take Profit Trader, and My Funded Futures, I'll need to build up some more accounts because I'm going to be on the show on Friday, and I want to show up with some accounts that are passed. So you can flip on. Flipping just means getting in and out of a trade real quick to have a day counted as a day's traded. So right now I need 8 days traded. Let me show you real quick. Then I gotta go. So if you check out my dashboard on Lucid, so the direct account right here, see how this trading day, I need 8 trading days. I'm already over the profit target right here, and I'm under the consistency. So I just need a day's traded. So when I flip, I literally just got in and out with 1 micro. I just went in and out real quick. And that counts as a trading day. So I just need to do 1 more trading day tomorrow, and then there'll be a green button that pops up right here, and then you hit that. It'll say payout, and you just click that, and then do your payout. So that is it. All right, guys, I gotta run. I will be back here 5:45 Eastern tomorrow. Thank you so much for being here. Smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And use code PINE. Thank you so much, guys. Great stream. And pretty good trading on my part, I thought. So pretty happy. Stay tuned for the outro. The outro music. Later, guys.
I'm on a mission, the market's my canvas. Pine Tree Trader, that's the name, no need for the panic. Got my screens lit, watching the price move. Every tick, every chart, I'm in my groove. See an inside bar, that's a sign of a pause. The market's holding its breath, it's a break from the laws. Squeeze it up tight, coiling for a big move. I'm patient, I'm watching, got nothing to prove. Wait for the break, above or below. That's when I hit the gas, watch the profit grow. Apex funding on the line, my account's legit. Passing these challenges, ain't no time to quit. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From Pine Tree Trader to Take Profit, we're on a roll. Tradeify's the platform, we're in full control. Now let's talk about the outside bar, it's a different scene. It's a power move, a sign of something keen. Engulfing the last one, showing showing dominance and might. The bears or the bulls, they're winning the fight. It's a reversal signal or a continuation of the trend. Gotta read the context all the way to the end. I'm with Take Profit Trader, they've got my back, giving me the capital, keeping me on track. No more small accounts, no more holding back. I'm a funded trader, there's no turning back. My trades are clean, my risk is tight. I'm living this life, shining so bright. Inside out, outside in, that's the way we play. Taking that funding, stacking up profit every day. From Pine Tree Trader to Take Profit, we're on a roll. Tradify's the platform, we're in full control. Tradify's the engine, the charts are crisp and clean. Executing orders, a trading machine. Got my stops in place, my targets set high. Pine Tree Trader strategy, under the market sky. This ain't a gamble, it's a calculated art. Every setup I see, I'm playing my part. Yeah, Pine Tree Trader.